Welcome to our drop anchor meditation, and this is Mrs. White. This meditation can also be called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is a very short meditation, and it helps to bring us back into the present moment. The idea of this presentation is that life at the moment is a little bit scary at times and a bit frightening and a bit worrying. And sometimes our mind can wander and we can think about things that can make us feel worried and a little bit upset. And these feelings make us feel anxious as well inside. So if you ever feel that your thoughts are thinking about what might happen or worrying about what has happened, and if you're starting to feel a bit anxious or overwhelmed with everything that's going on, this is the perfect time for you to do this drop anchor meditation. And it helps you to come back to what's happening now at this very moment, and bringing us back to the present. You can do this meditation any time in the day, and it will just stop your mind from being pulled away and thinking about lots of other things and help you to be present in this moment. We're going to start by making sure we're either sitting or lying comfortably. So if you're sitting, make sure your feet are flat on the floor and your back's against the chair. If you're lying, notice your body touching where the places where it's touching the floor. And so with our good posture, we're also going to have a little bit of a smile on our face to just help make us feel a bit happier inside while we're doing this meditation. And then we're going to have a positive thought, a positive intention that deliberately and on purpose, we're going to use our 5 senses to help us drop anchor and bring us back to the present moment. First of all, I would like you just to close your eyes and don't change your breathing pattern, but just notice your breathing. Notice the breath coming in and your breath going out. So just for a few seconds, just notice your breathing. We're going to now move to opening our eyes, and very gently and calmly, I'd like you to look around the room, and I want you to name out loud 5 things that you can see. So I'm going to go first. I can see a picture, a table, a clock, some books, and a rug. Your turn. Name 5 things that you can see. Now I'd like you to close your eyes, or if you're uncomfortable with closing your eyes, just look at a point just in front of you on the carpet. Next, we're going to use our sense of touch. And with your eyes closed, very carefully, I would like you to feel around you and touch 4 things and name those things out loud. So I can feel the chair I'm sitting on, the cushion that's next to me, my soft jumper, and a book that's just in front of me. What 4 things can you touch? Name them out loud. Now we're going to think about the 3 things that we can hear. And again, we're going to name them out loud. So I can hear the television in a room next to me, the clock ticking, and some people playing outside in my next door neighbour's garden. So what 3 things can you hear? Now we're going to turn our attention into our body. And with a bit of curiosity, we're going to notice 2 things that we can smell. So very faintly, I can smell some flowers from my garden, and I can smell some food left over from lunchtime. some of the smells still hanging around from lunchtime. What can you smell? 2 things that you can smell. And finally, we're going to turn our attention to our taste. We're going to name one thing that we can taste. So I've just had a chamomile tea, so I can taste the chamomile in my tea. What can you taste? And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes and bring your attention back to the room that you're sitting in. And hopefully you will now feel back in the present moment about what's happening now. And we have used our 5 senses, naming 5 things we can see, 4 things we can touch, 3 things we can hear, 2 things we can smell, and 1 thing that we can all taste now. And that helps us to bring us back into the present moment. Thank you for taking part in this meditation.